still got sound, Leon? You still got sound?
Yeah.
Okay. I just bumped the mic wire. Mic wire. Anything that sees a leopard will alarm, really. Not only the birds, but also there is the other thing that sometimes there is subtle clues too. The sound of, say, insects that suddenly cease to make a noise. Could be down there in the drainage line somewhere. Look around. Big triangle of road here. See if we can try and find a better idea of where she's gone. But it reaches this point now where our only hope is to maybe find her, or listen to her in the alarm call, maybe see her walking off the road, or find a kill in a tree, or something. This, I'm sure, within a 100-meter radius, this is where she ended up this morning. I'm pretty sure of that. Down here in this drainage line. Perfect depth of concrete. Hello Lisa, in Detroit, Michigan, home of the Sugar Man. Lisa wants to know, how did I know that giraffe was old? I just looked at his head, Lisa. I looked at his horns, or ossicones as they're called, and they were so badly worn and chipped. And they're not really chipped, but I mean they're just worn and old. Giraffes, especially the big bulls, as they age, they develop these calcareous growths, calcium deposits that develop on their heads, on their forehead. Oh, look at those! If you just get those hornbills doing that dance, nice. Maybe we need to be closer. This is a pair of yellow-billed hornbills, and their male starts and they build up. Regurgitating seed pips, fruit pips. There we go. Beautiful. That's a mating, kind of a mating display, but it's more a confirmation of their dedication to each other, really. They sing this duet. Coming to do it here. Right here. Pity. That's the male that's left in the dead tree. It's the female that just came here. Pity, because it's better in the dead tree than it is in the zebra wood. Come this way, boy. Going back to her mate. Now I'm going to try and go forward a little bit closer to them. She wants to take him somewhere. He doesn't want to follow him. Well, got to keep up with this leopard track. Okay. Maybe she came through here. Yes, she did. Still walking on the road. She's by hornbills. Way behind this leopard. Honey badger tracks. Still walking on the road. See, when after driving so long and so far on these leopard tracks, it gets a little frustrating because if I'd come that way round, I probably would have bumped into her. Three sides of a very huge rectangle, I suppose we could say. Now heading back to the river. So she walked north for a considerable distance, turned west, and now she turned south again. More or less taking the whole territory into account here. Try at the top of the rise. Must be anti-poaching. Looks like anti-poaching guys. Yeah. Ow! They're looking at something, those two anti-poaching guys. Oh, they're walking again. Rid of this, killing my arm trying to steal this jacket. road. Still heading south. Not great that we've got a few humans coming this way, but it flows. And last night, yesterday afternoon, way down there where they are walking, I found dung and the tracks of the young male, one of the young males. I want to come back there. Very interesting birds, the yellow-billed hornbills. Their nesting habits are very interesting. They find a hole in a tree, an old woodpecker's hole or a cracked crevice. Going with older tracks of the male, not joined, but where the male came out. Anyways, when she's ready to lay eggs, he seals her in this hole. He uses saliva and bark and mud. There's that. He seals her in the hole. Yeah, he leaves a little crack for his beak to fit in, and she molts all her feathers. When she lays her eggs, she lines the nest, so she becomes bald. And in the 6 weeks or so that it takes her to regrow feathers, it's the time that she incubates. And then, of course, shortly after they hatch, now there's Nyala here, and they shouldn't be calmly sitting deep in the bush there. They should be shouting. Leopard moved here a while ago. Of course, not helping that we have anti-poaching patrol moving up now. Anyways, I'm going to try and finish the story quickly. Then she eventually breaks out and they leave the chicks in the nest, but the chicks seal it up again. And then slowly but surely, as the parents feed them and they grow, they mature at slightly different rates because the parents can't exactly see who's taking the food when they put their beak in. There's always one stronger chick. And eventually the chicks mature, and another 6 weeks later they start breaking out of the nest. I need to talk to them. Ashun, fine, and you? Good. Have you guys found anything this morning? Seen him Konzo? There's just some Konzo fish coming all the way down this side. You didn't see anything that side? Yeah. Yeah, there's the Madodas for last night. But there's a smaller one for them. Yeah. There's also somewhere here there's no chicken for that Madonna from yesterday. But this other one is quite fresh. Yeah. Nothing for in Globe. Not even a spoor. Okay. Did you come from Ilkley side? Okay. Have a good day, guys. Well, my tracking comes to north, I guess. Excuse me. Piece of wood with 2 ears. Pieces of wood have a sense of humor. tracks are still here. But she must have been here long ago then. They look fresh. Yeah, a lot of tracks. They've been all over the place now. I looked at it. They've been earlier. I think they were within 100 meters of that last. They've been all over the road during the night. Down there. Next to the road. On. More up here, other than older tracks, very old. And at the back there, just off of that drainage line, some good tracks. Abshid, morning Dad, morning all. Fine and you? Good. Yeah, I've been following that my fazis have gone all from our Biederpan up to Naleti, all the way from Naleti to Central, coming all the way down.
Oh, okay.
Just at the Jackalberries.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if you want to jigger in there a little bit.
Thanks, I'll look on and see. So check your pocket or that's it.
Okay.
Thanks.
The last tracks of her just come through the school, I think.
Okay.
That are the fresh ones. And then there's older tracks and the males have been playing in the road during the night. Okay, let me know.
Okay.
Okay, bye. 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 Oh. Thomas. I just want to see what Thomas is doing. Looking, but he's already driven over the fresher tracks of the female, and he doesn't seem to be. He doesn't seem to be following up on it. Okay, well, I'm just going to have a look further up. Oh. No questions today. Last night was fun. Quite active. I don't know what's... Thanks, Brian. Got to look. I'm going to go back down there and have a look around that drainage line. Although, Brian, did we have a signal down there at the bottom? Or did we lose signal when we were at the bottom of that dip? Yesterday tracks of a male going down. Nothing here of Thomas didn't come from up here, he came from there. They are lying to the west, but we won't have signal there. And she didn't come up here, so I think we finally found where she ended up. Go back down to the bottom into that dry riverbed. Those big jackalberries, they might not even be too far off the road. Copy that, have the radio on. We're on unlock. Found the leopards, and have to notice signal. Sarah? Let's be doing this dip and everything. Cats are in here somewhere. Which station? Stays in the Bengala lock. What's that lock, please? Sorry, I'm breaking up. Try that again, please. Okay, thank you. Okay, you're back again. Just going to turn around again. Okay, well, basically what I've done is I've finally managed to track this leopard to this little dry riverbed down here with these big jackalberry trees, and they're in there somewhere, but I'm just having a look. I just want to find Matumi and what did he say? Water bucket. There's the else cut line. Now this spot with this big gap in the neck is this way, not too many. Okay. Hello Deborah, wanting to know why some trees have silver colored leaves. Actually it's the hairs on the leaves that are silver, Deborah, not necessarily. The leaves are green, they still produce chlorophyll. It's just silvery hairs, it's a defense mechanism. Couldn't tell you why, I'm afraid. Normally to understand why, one just has to sort of make deductions, make observations. But I've never really thought about asking why, really. Okay, I don't know where Matumi and Waterbuck Junction is. I could probably follow Thomas's track. But it's not, we'll lose signal. It's no good. That's the reason why I don't know those roads, because we don't go there. Wish I could hear something that might indicate whether these leopard are close by or not. Well, we'll come back faster later. Not much I can do, really. Can't see them from the road, there's nothing I can do. That's where they're trotting enough. We'll just go do a loop around up here somewhere. Find something else. Dave Hill, nice to hear from you, Dave. Should I say Jumbo Buena? Dave wants to know the fastest snake in the world will probably be... Isn't there a snake called a racer? The mamba is a pretty fast snake, black mamba. I don't know, Dave, you tell me. What's this snake? You know how they measure them? And I've seen some grass snakes and sand snakes come pretty far. Somewhere in the recesses of my memory there's a snake called a racer or something like that. Snake trip. Fast snake. Okay, we're going to head up this road. I know at some point we're going to lose signal maybe. We're going to see what tracks we can find. Heading up here. Bonnie wants to know, also a speed question, how fast do I drive the digger? I very seldom get it out of second gear, and I very seldom like now even touch the accelerator. Put it in second gear and just idling of the engine takes it fast enough. This morning I was doing a little bit faster than, I was still in second gear, didn't quite get to third because I was trying to catch up with the leopard that was walking on the road that had walked very, very far. Didn't give me much chance to catch her. Well, we missed her. Obviously it wasn't fast enough. We were a couple of hours behind it. But with these roads you can't drive fast. Sometimes I have to ride with my foot on the clutch and the other foot on the brake because the engine is taking it too fast. I've got to go even slower than just idling. That's why it stalls sometimes, because I'm choking it. The fuel injection of this engine makes the engine want to rev quite high. And when I've got it in first gear, I've got to climb over some of these erosion sections and road patches. I've got to charge the vehicle like now. It's hard to keep it really slow enough that it's not going to fall apart by bouncing over really rough sections. Very, very seldom do I manage to get it into third gear. New Mexico. Hello Jody in New Mexico. What animals eat marula fruits and doesn't make them drunk? Oh, everything eats marula fruits. Everything from ants to elephants. And none of the predators. All the primates. Pala, kudu, nyala. The 5 primates. Baboons and monkeys, elephants, humans. Oh no, it doesn't make anything drunk. That is a myth. It was a myth that was boosted by a movie from the 1970s where some Although he was a good filmmaker, his ethics came into question. Marula fruit is quite high in sugar and does ferment on the ground, but any animals, there's a very little bit of flesh around the stone of the marula fruit, so an animal would have to eat a lot of marula fruits to become inebriated. Gosh, there's a lot of this lobelia here. So no, it doesn't happen, Jody. However, locals do brew a marula beer. Buckets of the stuff in summer months, around end of January. And sometimes they add sugar, but generally it's got to get the juice out of the marula fruit and let it ferment. It's quite lovely, actually. And then of course you get the marula liqueurs, and we have a local fruit juice producer that produces a juice called Marula Mania. That's a fresh fruit juice blend of fruits including marula. Liquid fruit it's called. Nothing but fruit in liquid fruit. They're advertising for them. What's the DBs here, Brian? Okay. So I'm going back around the back of this little ridge. Hello, Val. Pennsylvania. Wanting to know if we're allowed to drive off the road in the reserve. We are, Val. If I'm following an animal, I'm allowed to drive off road. But I can't justify driving off road if I think those leopard, I know those leopard, but I can't just go driving around looking for them So theoretically, what I should do, if I was a guide with guests, is I'd park the vehicle and I'd walk in to establish where the leopards are, and then not be able to take the vehicle in to see them. Young hyena. But for whatever reason, there are various reasons, bureaucratic perhaps, insurance and other things, that make it not viable for me to go walking in there and look for the leopards. Not that I'm not qualified to do so. I don't carry a rifle, and it would be, although I don't personally think I need a rifle, just legally it would require me to have a rifle to go walking in to a dangerous predator area, particularly a leopard with cubs. So it's not wise that I do for me to do that. If I was working here as a guide and I had guests, different story. Then I'd have a rifle. Possibly I would find animals for the guests. That's why I was hoping that Thomas was going to back to the we are back again. There's a young bull. Come on, can't you just stop for us for a minute? let's get round this bend. We are live. Okay, yeah, we're going to possibly be in and out. We go starting. As I go around this bridge. A starling. A little bit prettier than the European starling. All of our African starlings are quite pretty. Glossy starling. Now, I think that is probably a lesser blue-eared glossy. Where's Dave's book? There's a whole bunch of them there. Or they're Cape glossies. Probably Cape glossies. Get anything here, I'd wait till that's what we could try. Signal wise. complaining bitterly. Well, not bitterly, they're sort of complaining. TV is good here, Brian. Signal strength. That's making it. Lovely hornbill. Red-billed hornbill. It's a funny noise behind us. Okay, let's move along. No terrapins out of the water today. You can get that canary up there. Oh, sorry, we're on the geese. Sorry. Used to be the yellow-eyed canary. Had a yellow-throated longtail behind us shouting. I don't know if we'll be able to get that. So it used to be the yellow-eyed canary. I'm not sure what its new name is. I'm checking in Dave's book. The birds have changed names. Those of us older folk that know them names from the past, like learning everything all over again. Now called the yellow-fronted canary. Hornbills digging in that dung for the termites and stuff. Reverse. Might be able to get the long call. Oh, what's that? Wildebeest across there. They might come and drink actually. Might wait a little bit. The wildebeest coming down. Longclaw is gone. temperate wildebeest are going the other way. They're not doing much, they're just hanging around. Yeah. Tail sweep. If these hornbills are scratching. Nice birds here, yeah, well, sort of. Probably be a good, canary still sitting in its tree. Big buffalo thorn. Sorry, geese. Right for the hornbill. Too far away. Yeah. Termites, grubs, could be larvae of some of the smaller scarabs. Could be seed, things like raisin bush seed. So many things pass through an elephant's digestive system without even changing shape or being acted on by digestive juices and things. So things like guarri seed and raisin bush seed will come out of the dung quite the same as the wind. Also a bunch of terrapins swimming around here. We just see their heads popping out, quite a few of them. A lot of things scratch the elephant out. Yeah, gonna definitely fix that after drive. Check the seed. Oops, sorry, hope that helps. It's always when we're on a damn wall like this, the wind coming from the side. Yeah, hits them off. Okay, shall we trundle on? Pile out there. Looks like it could be a good dam to come to in the afternoon, maybe. Impala, wildebeest. Sorry, birds. day is warming up nicely now. We have another one of those lovely sunny, wintry Sundays. But sunny. In fact, probably temperatures that some countries have for summer, we have for winter during the day. And have up to, sometimes even up to 25 degree change. Hang on. Only Ingwem Kwanzaa. No, I didn't have Ingwe. Yes. Listening to the radio. What was I saying? I forget. A really smooth road, especially because it's just been smooth. Third gear, it's still just idle along. It's so slow, speedometer doesn't even register. About 10 kilometers an hour. I was talking about temperatures, the difference. That we could have even up to a 25 degree difference between our minimum and maximum in a 24-hour period between between say early morning cold and there's a raptor. Please stay there, bird. Gosh, flew away. Looked like it was a 25 degrees Celsius. It's got to be about 70. Past 70s. So basically we can go from say about 45 degrees Fahrenheit, 50 degrees Fahrenheit to 85 degrees. $90 degrees day. Start off the layer, lots of layers on, and even now I've still got 3 layers. I've got to take at least 2 of them off. Just have to wait. In front of the camera, the family channel. Semi-fresh. Blow over it yesterday. Surprisingly, not many eagles. I've seen one bat I've been here. I don't think it's any different to anywhere else. Eagles I see at home should be some of the same eagles that fly over this too. Good signal there. Three band. Probably not. Really difficult. Oh. And the baboons are all over the place. Just returning to this, and I had leopard tracks before we go home. Just in case we can feed them. But we still got signal down there. I don't know, do we have any viewers at the moment? Got his face morning. Driving there, but I'm nothing I can do about it. The tracks on directions leading to this particular spot. Oh, that's an old, some sort of a bad wall. We can try later. We can maybe come back in the evening. They're going to walk on the evening. They're going to probably... So don't do... Yeah, flower stuff on me to the side. Yes. Can get us. Now we're looking at the flower. I'm just going to get out and pick up a piece of trash. What are you on?
I'm on the shadows, it's quite nice.
The shadow. It's the flower.
Light's so bright. And I've got your shadow.
What? The flower. I'll take this off afterwards. Pretty flower. Here, the Mulva family, or the Mallow family. flower before I block it. Could have done it when I was out of the vehicle. Ordinarily, in the summer months, there'd be a blister beetle on a flower like that in the summer months. Blister beetle. In particular, the petals of the malva flowers of the cotton. Should be able to find it. They don't have flowers. Actually, that is a wild something at the leaf. That's a plant. Hibiscus type flower. James wanting to know why I don't wear shoes.